Right now, you think that humans have always been the only masters of the Earth, but until very recently, this was not the case at all. Once upon a time, there were not one, but several species of people on our planet. Some were stronger than you, some were faster, some have lived here hundreds of thousands of years. But today, there's almost nothing left of them, except for one question. What happened to them and why? Is it only our species that survived? To find the answer, we'll have to go back almost 2 million years. Here's humanity is just beginning its journey, and it looks completely different. They don't know yet that one day their descendants will change the whole world. But for now, they're just trying to make it to the next day. It's here that the story begins, which will end by you. If you were to find yourself in Africa 2 million years ago, you wouldn't meet a single person you know. But that doesn't mean that it was empty. On the contrary, human history was just beginning. In those days, the word human didn't mean what it does today. There were different kinds of humans inhabiting the Earth, each trying to survive in their own way. From the outside, it seemed that they would be the ones to rule the Earth. But history had a different ending in store. Because one day a new species appeared on the scene. It wasn't the strongest, but it changed everything. It was us Homo sapiens, ordinary looking, but with one huge advantage. Our muscles were weaker, and even in a fight we often lost to the Neanderthals, so why did we win? The answer was unexpected. It wasn't about strength at all. The human being's main weapon was their mind. We've learned to share knowledge, pass on our experience to our children, plan our hunts in advance, and work as a team, but even that wasn't enough. There were other people living around us, and very soon we'll be facing them head-on. Imagine this moment. You're walking through a cold European forest. Suddenly you notice a figure that looks like a human. He's taller than you. His body is much stronger. He looks like he could break a tree with his bare hands. This is the first meeting of two different human worlds. They speak different languages. They live by different rules. Today, many people think of Neanderthals as savages, but archaeologists find a very different picture. They cared for the sick and even buried their loved ones. They knew how to hunt. They made fire. They created beautiful stone tools. It's a strange picture. They were strong, they were smart, and they were perfectly adapted to their world. And yet, today they are no more, so where did they disappear to? For a long time, scientists thought that Homo sapiens simply wiped out all the others. But modern research tells a different story. Some of them became part of us. Yes, millions of modern people still have Neanderthal DNA. But if some of them are still living inside us, why did the Neanderthals themselves disappear? To answer this question, we'll have to go back to the Ice Age. Then everything changed. The Ice Age came to Earth. The temperature began to drop rapidly. The forests were disappearing. The animals were moving further away. There was less and less food. Every day turned into a real fight for life. There was no mistaking it. Neanderthals were excellent hunters, but their small groups were becoming increasingly vulnerable. Homo sapiens chose a different strategy. We were coming together in ever larger communities. It was easier to survive together. You could share food, knowledge, and experience. Every new discovery spread quickly between different tribes. That's what became our main advantage. We learned from each other. Gradually, other human species were becoming fewer and fewer. And then, he stayed on Earth, only one kind of people. But that doesn't mean that the other people have disappeared without a trace. If you live outside of Africa, most likely, you have Neanderthal DNA. You've never met a living Neanderthal, but a part of it lives inside you. Our ancestors, we didn't just fight, sometimes they created families. Therefore, the story humanity. This is not a story, one victory. Today it seems that people have always been the only owners this planet. But it's true only for the last 40,000 years of our history. Before us there were dozens of human of all kinds, and each he left his mark. We weren't the first. We weren't the strongest. We just survived. And one day, someone might ask the same question about us.